Okay,
Recording in
record
progress.
timer. Okay, folks, thank you so much for streaming. Today, Valerie Storm returned here and will release her new volume, Storm's Convergence, on February 13th, Tuesday. So I'd like her to promote this fifth book in the seven-minute interview. So first of all, can you quickly recap your story progress so far, like animes, これまでのお話? For the starters, like, looks interesting, got a grab from the first volume.
I'm gonna try. Kari Wolf Demon lost her family and a lot of her friends, and she's been trying to struggle to find home and acceptance. And she's found it with Ari. And
Yes, Ari.
by book 5, they have moved to a new place, a place that accepts humans and demons. But now she's having to deal with all this trauma that's going on with the villains in the background. And now the past in book 5 has come to torment her.
So there's more struggle and conflict, and we can expect. I see.
Always.
I see. Great. Thank you so much. And can you briefly describe this new volume, Storm's Convergence?
So book 5 is the magical sisters that have been kind of present throughout the series are coming together, and they're coming to try and like finish the job. They want to get rid of Kari. So this is all of that coming to a head, and Kari having to learn how far she's willing to go to protect herself and the ones she loves.
So she needs to deal with those very strong boss characters this time.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
see. Okay, so it's kind of an action-packed volume, probably.
Yeah, it's so much action.
So much I see this time. I see. Looking forward to read it. So what was the most joyous moment while writing this new volume?
It's spoilery. It's near the end.
Yes, please, sure.
Some characters die, and I just love it. I love the reveals that happen, and it's just exciting. I love it so much.
I see. Because your story kind of tragic, and in your world, there's no resurrection magic, isn't it? Like a resurrection code or the revive magic, like we all experience in Final Fantasy or Dragon Quest.
Yeah, not really. No, there's a very fine line for that. No.
I see. Because your style is pretty much close to Fire Emblem series. Because Fire Emblem, once your character dies, you cannot resurrect it.
Yeah. Nope.
So your
Once they're
story
gone,
is
they're
hard
gone.
mode, basically
Yeah.
hard mode.
Yeah.
And what scene was tough to write in this new volume?
So I said this story was action-packed. That's the hard ones to write. It was always because it was always between 4 to 5 people fighting, and it was a lot. Those were the toughest scenes. It was a lot to manage and struggle.
I see. And how long did you take to complete this volume?
It's a tough question. I think I first wrote the first version of this one like 10 years ago.
10 years?
Something like that. Like it's kind of old, but I've just refined it a lot since then.
I see. So you don't want to calculate how many hours you spent to write this complete
Oh
one?
no, that's too many.
Way too many, I see. And except for the main protagonist, can you pick one character in your new volume and explain to us why this character entices us, the readers?
I think the sisters, the magic sisters, Riniko especially, she showed up in book 1.
Yes.
And now she's back in she's back in book 5, and she's like completely different. Like she's still violent and fiery, but now you get to see a different side of her with her sisters, and I think that readers will really like that.
Sisters means there are more than one?
Yeah, there's Riniko, Niniko, and Kiniko, and they've all shown up throughout the series
All
intermittently.
ends with ko.
Yeah.
So all the girls, I see. Got the heavy influence on Japanese characters, or?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
So how do they look like? The animal shape, or?
No, they're normal humans.
Normal human?
But they're very dramatic. Like their clothes match their element. So Riniko wears like a big red, yellow, orange dress that matches looks like fire.
Not those Pokemon outfit, isn't it?
No.
Like Pikachu outfit.
It could be like a dramatic gym leader, I guess.
Dramatic gym leader. I see. Can you say the name again? Riniko,
Niniko, and Kiniko.
I see. Riniko, Niniko, Kineko. So folks, just remember those 3 names, okay?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
so does your new volume feature merciless villain that lets the readers stand for the protagonist?
Yeah, those sisters, absolutely. And I think some readers will be divided because the sisters have they have a good reason for the things that they're doing. So they might see Kari and be like, hey, you know what? Actually, Kari's making a mistake too.
I
So
see. So there's a conflict. So
go either
let's
way.
say if you rate this badass level of this character with a rate of 99, how do you rate for it? Out of
Oh, that's
99.
hard.
Badass level.
Yeah.
60, 70?
70s, 80s.
70s.
And they're all three of them are different. Like
Uh-huh.
Ninako is probably in like the 40s. But
Uh-huh.
Rinneko's up in those 80s.
Yes, a combination play, and that's
Yeah.
kind of that goes to the next question. In the battle scenes, does your new volume feature party play like multiple characters fighting at once by taking turns, or one-on-one combat like we see in a lot of samurai films?
It's hard. I think I would almost compare it. It's like a mix of like samurai films one-on-one, but also fighting at once because it just depends what's going on. Like Rineko will strike, then Kari will deflect, then Kineko jumps in, then Ari probably does something. So it's like one thing after another.
I forgot which opening game, but I kind of saw that kind of boss character that the main characters need to fight with multiple boss characters at one time. I see. So it's pretty much visual oriented. And finally, any message to those who are considering buying this and reading your new volume?
I hope that you will read it. This one is probably the most dynamic of the series. There's so much drama and action, and it's great. And things are just getting started. Like, this is the peak of the arc.
I see, but you said your last volume is like a seventh volume, right? So you have to make more climactic in the sixth and seventh, right?
Yeah.
So,
eight. There's gonna be eight.
I see.
Yeah.
I see. So you're getting your raising your bar by your own. I see.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much, Barry. So her new volume is called The Storm's Convergence, out in February 13, Tuesday, which is just a day before the Valentine's Day. So it's going to be a good for your friends, lovers, and families. And folks, we hope you grab a copy of her work and dive into her story and characters. And her account is at VALERIE_STORM. Truly appreciate your participation in this event, Barry. So wish you great success and we'll keep in touch.
Thank you so much.